Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with this report from Spanish outlet Sport, claiming that Barcelona are on the verge of finalizing deals for Chelsea defensive duo Andres Christensen and Cesar Azpilicueta. Of course, they are claiming that it is for the summer, which is coming in June. We are going to be discussing much on that report as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about Chelsea again, and of course our defender Ronald Araujo, reports are claiming that Chelsea have made a tempting offer for Ronald Araujo as they see him as a Rudiger replacement. Of course, Rudiger is still to extend his contract with them and they are still unsure if he will continue at Chelsea next season. We are going to be discussing much on that as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Give this video a like and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. Barcelona's love affair with free agents continue into the summer transfer window, where they have several players on their radar. Frank Kessie, Boubacar Kamara, Marcelo Brozovic, Paul Pogba, among others, have all found their way into the league, but none are better placed than Chelsea duo Andres Christensen and Cesar Azpilicueta. Barcelona's interest in the two started to be reported earlier in November, and tremendous progress has been made since. In fact, Sport report that the Barcelona are on the verge of finalizing deals for the defensive duo. Apparently, they have already reached an agreement with Azpilicueta, while negotiations with Christensen have come close to fruition. Despite being on other sides of 30, both players are reliable players in their position and set to become free agents in June 2022. As such, they are free to negotiate with clubs of their own choosing. The only way Chelsea can intervene in this situation is by offering them lucrative renewals. For Azpilicueta, that means a deal that lasts more than a year, which the London outfit is not even ready to offer. Meanwhile, Barcelona's Ronald Araujo is on Chelsea's radar for the summer. They could possibly lose Antonio Rudiger at the same time, along with the aforementioned two defensive players, and want to bring in the Uruguayan to bolster their defense. This could turn to be a very long season for Barcelona and Chelsea, both of whom want to renew their defensive stars, but with other goals in their hindsight. Then on to the next story of discussion. With three attackers signed in the winter, the backline remains Barcelona's biggest problem. Gerard Piqué has been the leader of the defense for more than a decade, but turned 35 recently, while Clement Lenglet, Samuel Umtiti and Oscar Mingueza are not fit enough to carve out a starting role for themselves, which leave the club with Eric Garcia and Ronald Araujo. The former has had an inconsistent start to life back in Catalonia, while the latter has continued to massively step up his game. He is inarguably the club's best defender, but his contract expires in the summer of 2023. A lot of clubs, especially those in the Premier League, have Araujo on their radar. His contract situation, coupled with a very interesting mix of a modern ball-playing defender with old-school grit, makes him a very lucrative signing. According to Sport, Chelsea have made a tempting offer to him, and which has set off alarm bells at Barca. The Blues think of the Uruguayan as the ideal candidate to replace Antonio Rudiger, who is expected to leave as a free agent in the summer of 2022. Further, with Andres Christensen and Cesar Azpilicueta on Barca's radar, it seems like this could turn to be a swap deal. Who knows? Barcelona would not want to engage in that, to be honest. That said, Araujo's priority is to stay in Barca. We want him to stay under the condition that he gets a significant salary raise. As the lowest paid defender in the team, his salary does not even come close to reflecting his performances on the pitch. So Barca will need to ramp up their efforts to renew Araujo now massively, but the ball is still on their court. So guys, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.